Dear student of Atrai Technical College, how are you? Today it is my third class and it is on changing sentence and simple, complex and compound. Before beginning the class, I want to give thanks to the Honorable President of Atrai Technical College, Mr. Sanaul Islam, the Honorable Upajela Nirvahi Officer of Atrai Upajela, and I want to thank the Honorable Principal of Atrai Technical College, Mr. Saiful Islam Ratan. So dear students, today as we will discuss about simple, complex and compound, we will transform it from one to another. So before starting that, just let us see how we can detect a simple sentence and a complex sentence and a compound sentence. Like যেমন because of illness he failed to join the meeting. এই বাক্যটিতে আমরা এটা একটা সিম্পল বাক্য। কেন এটা একটা সিম্পল বাক্য? এটা একটা প্রশ্ন। এই বাক্যের এই অংশটাতে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি একটি ক্লোজ দেয়া আছে। So let's tell me what is a clause? Yes, a clause, when it will be said a clause, then we will get a finite verb and a subject. At least a finite verb and a subject obviously will be in a clause, and in this part it is a phrase. It is not a clause. Why it is a phrase? Because it's a group of words, and it is a clause because here we are getting a finite verb. Here field is the finite verb and this is the subject, and so it is a clause. So in a simple sentence we will get at least a clause like this: closing the door, I went out. In this sentence it is a clause and this is a phrase. So in a simple sentence we are getting a clause and a phrase, but when it will be complex sentence, then we will get two clauses, at least two clauses. Like if we change that sentence, since he was ill, he failed to join the meeting. So here in this sentence it is a clause and it is also a clause, and this is the subordinating conjunction. And for this subordinating conjunction, it is the subordinating clause, and this is the principal clause in this sentence. So in the complex sentence we are getting at least two clauses, and obviously there should be the subordinating conjunction also, and we know that there are almost 50 subordinating clauses, subordinating conjunction, like since, as, because, when, who, which, even though, then if, before, like this. We get almost 50 subordinating conjunction in English language. Now let us see the coordinating, let us see the compound sentence where we will get the coordinating conjunction. Like the same sentence we just change into compound, like he was ill and he failed, or for the same subject we can use only fail and fail to join the meeting. Here we are getting the two clauses in this sentence, and this is the coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction, and this is compound. So in compound sentence we also get at least two clauses, and there we get the coordinating conjunction, and there are 7 coordinating conjunction. 7 coordinating conjunction, which are for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These 7 are the coordinating conjunction, and in compound sentence we always get these 7 coordinating conjunction, any one of it. Okay, dear students, now we'll just see how we can change simple to complex and complex to simple, and again compound to simple and compound to complex by this way. Okay, so let us see the graph. Here it is the simple, the top one, and here the left one is complex and it is compound. By this structure we'll just complete. Okay, so number 1, in simple sentence if we get 2 and 2, then in complex we have to use so that, and after that we have to add a subject of that sentence, and then according to the tense we have to take can or could, and then a note, and after that obviously can could is the modal verb, then we have to add the first form of the principal verb, and the compound sentence of this structure will be by the and. Like here the first one, simple, he is too weak to move. Too weak to move, সে এতটাই অসুস্থ ছিল যে যাইতে পারছিল না. Here it will be the complex. How? So he is so weak that, now what is the subject according to the structure? He, and it is in the present tense, so we have to add the can, that he can, and then the note move. So here it is the first form of the verb. And for the compound, he is very weak. Why we are using this very? Yeah, it's very known to you, because in you all use Facebook, and there for any particular picture you just write it is too much, so beautiful, so handsome, and so it just refers very beautiful, very handsome like this. Okay, and so we are using here very, and as this is the subordinating conjunction, so we are not using here it here because it's the compound sentence. And then it is the and is the coordinating conjunction, and this part you have to write he cannot move. So he is very weak and he cannot move. So let us see the second one. If we see because of in a simple sentence, then we have to take since or as or because this subordinating conjunction in the complex sentence. Like here, because of their playing well, so we can use here as, what is the subject? They. As they, and win, and this own is the V2, so we can use here as they played, because of their playing well, as they played well, and then we have to use from these, like here they own the match. So we are using the subordinating conjunction here in the complex sentence. By the way, in compound sentence we have to only out this as from this complex sentence, and we have to start from here. They played well, and here we have to add the and as the coordinating conjunction in compound sentence. Then the rest of the part will be they won the match. So they played well and they won the match. So in the third rule, we are saying that if we get despite or in spite in any simple sentence, then for making it into complex, we have to take though at the beginning of that sentence. We can take in the middle also. And for the compound sentence, we have to take the coordinating conjunction. But let us see the example. So in spite of being wealthy, he is unhappy. Here, if we want to make it complex sentence, then we have to take though or although at the beginning of the sentence. So though he is wealthy, he is wealthy, he is unhappy. So for the compound sentence, we can just out this though, because this is the subordinating conjunction. Here we cannot use the subordinating conjunction, only the coordinating conjunction we can use in the compound sentence. So from here we can start. So he is wealthy but unhappy. So he is wealthy but unhappy, and this is the coordinating conjunction, and this is the subordinating conjunction. By that way we can just change this. So let us see number 4, this rule. So if we get 2 plus the first one of the verb in any simple sentence, then we have to take so that, not so dot 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 that, rather than so that, and then subject, and then can or could according to the tense, and then the first form of the verb in the complex sentence. Like Raju works hard to shine in life. Here to and then shine. This is the verb. This is the verb one. And so for the complex, here it will be Raju works hard so that he, instead of Raju, we are taking he, the pronoun of Raju. And this is in the present indefinite tense. So we are taking can, not could. So Raju can shine in life. Shine in life. So for making it compound, we can again take the and as the coordinating conjunction. Here we can say Raju works hard and shines in life, or Raju works hard and he can shine in life. We can use this both. So Raju works hard and he can shine in life. So this is the rule number 5. Here in the simple sentence, if we get by then ing with the verb or ing with the verb, that type of sentence, then in complex we have to use the if, and obviously that will be in affirmative, not in negative. And again we can just make the compound by using the and, this coordinating conjunction. So let us see. By running fast you can win the prize. Here we can use if then subject, you run fast, and after this comma we can just, without any change, we can use it. So if you run fast, you can win the prize. And for the compound sentence, just we can just out it here, from here, and from here we can start from the verb, we can start, and so it will be run fast, and at the place of comma we will use this coordinating conjunction, and then the rest will be again. So run fast and you can win the prize. Yes, we can write also. You can win the prize. So let us see rule number 6. This is in rule number 6. If we just get the ing of the verb after without in any simple sentence, then when we will make it complex, then we have to use if, and obviously that will be in the negative, or we can just use unless. and you know that unless is the negative word. And for making that compound, we have to use or otherwise. Let us see. Here it is a sentence in simple. Without moving, you will die. So in complex, it will be if you do not move. And so I wrote here if negative. So if negative, okay. So the clause which is added with the if, okay, it will be in the negative form. Then the rest will be same. You will die. And now in compound we can't use it. Here there's the or otherwise, so we can use only move or otherwise you will die. You will die. So move or you will die. Okay, students, now it's rule number 7. So if the simple sentence starts with a present participle, then for the complex sentence we have to use after, when or as. For the reason we have to use as, and if it expresses the time, then we have to use the when and after also. And for the compound, it's again and. So let us see. In this sentence, in the simple sentence, seeing its father, the baby ran away. So when the baby saw, so we are using this saw instead of see because it is in the past tense. From this ran we can say this. After watching this ran, we are confirmed that it is in the past tense. So when the baby saw its father, after comma, it will be same. The baby ran away. So for the compound, again we will out this when. Then we will start from here. The baby saw its father, and instead of comma, we have to use this and the baby ran away. The baby saw its father. So instead of this baby, we have to use it. It ran away. So it will be. Now it is rule number 8. So if we get noun or pronoun and after that any participle in any simple sentence, actually in this structure, then for making it into complex we have to use who for the personal subject and who is for the material subject, and for the compound sentence. Like I saw a kite flying. This is a noun. This is noun or pronoun. So this is a noun, and after this noun we are getting this present participle. And this is the active sentence, so we are getting this present participle. And if it would be passive sentence, then surely we would get the past participle form of this flying. Okay. So let us see. I saw a kite flying. So it will be I saw a kite, as this is the material subjects. So we are using this who is was flying. So this was is for the tense because it is in the past indefinite tense. So now it is the compound. I saw a kite and it was flying. We have to out this which. I think you can understand. If time is mentioned in the simple sentence, then how we can change it into complex? By when, and compound by and. Let us see. Like in this sentence, which I have already written here, at the time of his playing. So here time is mentioned. Okay. So sometime it may be like in spring. By that way, okay. It also be mentioned. So it began to rain. So let us see. We can start it in complex by when. When is the subordinating conjunction. So we can make it here subordinating clause. So when he was playing, it began to rain. So when he was playing and it began to rain. So this is the subordinating conjunction. And in compound sentence, we have to out this and we can start from here. He was playing and instead of comma, we will use here the coordinating conjunction and it began to rain. And now it is number 10. So if we get subject and then verb, then adjective or noun in any simple sentence, then when we will change it into complex, then we have to use the it at the beginning of the sentence. Then in the middle of the sentence, for the personal subject it will be who, and the material subject it will be which as the antecedent. And in compound again we can use the and. Like Tani is a good singer. Yes, she is really a good singer. So in complex we can start it by it. So it is Tani who, because she is a person. So this is the personal subject, and so we are using this who instead of who is. So it is Tani who is a good singer. And in compound we can use it is Tani and she is a good singer. So rule number 11. If we get before, just after, just at that time, or till or until, and then ing with the verb in any simple sentence, then we can just use no sooner had than or as soon as in the complex sentence. And in compound we can use and then according to the meaning. So in simple, like here the example, just after our reaching the station, the train left. So how can we change it into complex? We can use no sooner had than this rule, or as soon as, which will be better. Let us just, we can use this. So no sooner had we reached the station than the train left. And for compound we can use from here we reached the station, and in the place of then we can use and then the train left. So dear students, this all from today. If you have any questions to me, then you can just knock me in messenger, or if you have any questions or if you want to just tell me to make videos on any other subject or chapter actually in English, then you can just contact with me, then I will make videos on other chapters. So now today, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.